Platting Committee?
August 7th, 2025, come to order at 8:11 p.m. Aaron Sherrick, Clarissa Slater, Vicky Duchon is absent, Jim Meeks chair. Public participation? Oh, come on.
Greg White, 1125 Hillcrest Drive. I want to find out what's going on with the legislation for the property maintenance stuff. What's the holdup?
Isn't that an ad hoc?
Property maintenance?
Yeah, the
International
property
Property
maintenance
Maintenance Code.
Yeah, property maintenance
It's
code.
in an ad hoc, it's not listed.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's in Mr. Goldberg's hands, so
So it's still not done. We're still
it's
waiting.
not done yet, no.
Okay, thank you.
Any more public participation? None? Open projects?
I have a question.
Yes.
Property maintenance.
International Property Maintenance Code.
Right, but it's no longer in the, it's not in plating anymore.
No, it's turned over
To an ad hoc.
To an ad hoc, and then the ad hoc directed,
directed it to,
right.
Mr.
So
Goldberg.
it's still not in
So it's
plating.
still not here.
no.
It's in the property maintenance ad hoc. Yeah?
Yes, it's
Property
handed
maintenance-
over to property maintenance, and property maintenance handed it over
Correct.
to the law director.
Right, so it's not in plating current.
Currently, no.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was on the same page.
All right. Public participation? Meeting adjourned at
8:12.
August 7th, 2025.
Calling Public Lands and Building Committee to order at 8:13 p.m. Members present: Terry Spiegel, Christopher Moritz, Clarissa Scheffler Slater, and myself, Aaron Stark, Chair. Do we have any public participation?
Kurt Fankhauser, 1415 Michigan Drive. And I am in possession of the keys at this time. They are in their proper care, being with me. That's all I can say.
Okay. So on that note, office space in City Hall, we have.
Wait, is there any more public participation?
Do we have any public participation? All right. We have a current ordinance where even if you filed to go against it, you probably shouldn't break it prior to. You having the keys goes against the current ordinance, 13-2021.
Madam Chair, if I may.
Sorry,
Ma'am.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just means I have a masculine presence. I had actually, is my folder over there? I spew it all out the table. I had actually, yeah, I actually have, it was 13-2021. And it states,
Clarissa, you want it?
sure. In the section 111, for the section, the administrative code, 111.13, under duties of public lands and buildings, it states.
I recommend that we don't have this discussion right now.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Mrs. Sherrick. Miss Sherrick, I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I
get that.
you just called me Mr.
Yeah,
so we're
I
good.
said sir.
Would we be able to either schedule a special meeting, given the debacle that is tonight, to discuss this and have executive session? Or what would the council prefer, or the committee prefer?
Mr. Dover, can we do an executive session from a committee meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
Would
Invite
we-
you guys to,
Do we want to nip it in the bud now, or do we want to have a special meeting and reschedule this?
again, that I referred to Mr. Dover.
Let's not do it tonight.
Okay, so, if Mr. Gilbert could give us a day or a time frame, not tonight, and contact the committee members so we can create a special, there we go, thank you, sir. And we also have a letter, an email that came in, that has also been brought to our attention about this entire thing that's created more issues with other offices and building within that office. Do we need to touch on that in the executive as well, or should we touch on that this evening?
There's no reason that can't be touched on tonight.
Okay. So to whom it may concern, I would like to request that all the filing cabinets and fireproof cabinets that belong to City Council that are in the Bucyrus Civil Service Office be removed. These cabinets were moved into the Civil Service Office by Councilmember Myers without the permission to do so. I've requested numerous times that these cabinets be removed, but nothing has been done about it. At this point, I have a walk space in my office due to all of council's file cabinets. It prohibits conducting civil service business in the office since there is no room. I also have to move items around to get into the civil service file cabinets. If you could be of any help getting the city council cabinets removed from the civil service office, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Sincerely, Sharon Hildreth, civil service clerk. And then she added a correction. I would like to clarify that the 3 fireproof cabinets were already in the office, and the 4 black file cabinets and black storage cabinets were the cabinets that were moved into the civil service office by Mr. Myers. I would like to request that the cabinets belonging to City Council be removed from civil service office.
What were they taken there for?
They were placed in there because
When?
of lack of room.
When were they?
I'm gonna guess when he was probably pro tem clerk.
It was when we got the new desk and everything was
Okay.
moved in there. It was brought to my attention that the cabinets and things that are being stored in this room over here could all be moved, and that there would be plenty of space there for the files. And that door can be locked. Or we've got an office downstairs that was previously being used by state representatives that we could also just use for that space, specifically as a filing room for city council permanent files.
And that was it's in the basement.
No, it's on the first floor.
First floor, right outside, right beside the steps. Goes
Over
upstairs.
by the elevator
Right
corner.
by the steps to go down. Wow.
I believe that's.
Microphone.
I believe that particular room is being used for a particular person working on grants.
Yeah, the grant writer has been using that room at this point in time, but if we needed to
That's
place
We
it
can
in
actually
another
move her up
space,
here and that
yeah.
down there,
That room isn't very big anyhow.
whichever would
It's
work
not a
better.
very big room, so it should be
Yeah.
big enough to hold some filing cabinets. What does everybody on the committee think about this? Because I do think that it is,
It needs to be moved somewhere.
it's wrong to have intruded on civil service in that way.
I agree.
Talk to administration, see if they can get them
Well-
out, move them over here. Or
Technically, that's our job as a committee, since we
Yeah,
are in
it's
charge of the
touching on
office
that.
space.
Yeah, it's touching on that 111.13. So it wouldn't be, it's not the responsibility of the administration to keep track of the records, correct?
No, that is,
It's our, in the record, ours, is it management and what does it say?
could they get people up here to help?
to include oversight and management of the council clerk's office, all council records, and council chambers.
Management and service.
But the city could help, but they could get people to help over here to help move them. That's what I'm
Right.
saying from city guys.
But that's,
It's still,
we need someone to execute it. So it'd be, who do you think is the best? Mr. Gobrecht to administer that?
Best to administer it would probably be authorizing and directing the council president to be the one to get it done.
so we just have to decide where it's going.
Correct.
I think it should go in this room.
I think that's
My,
right.
my only worry about that room is, are all those lockable? Because
They
that
are.
space is used by other groups. That's my only worry.
Correct.
I'd rather have somebody take a few extra steps to go downstairs to file something in the permanent files than leave it in a space that can be accessed.
How big the file cabinets are, you know? Yep.
They're pretty big. They're like the full,
The
like
full
they're
ones?
as big as the
Okay.
door almost. They're like the one, you know, the two that are in there right now?
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
They are lockable.
Are they locked? Or lockable, sir? Do you know?
Everything should have a lock on each of them.
They're lockable.
Okay.
When Miranda was walking me through the clerk stuff, she showed me that and showed that they are lockable and where the keys were.
There is a lock on each filing cabinet. You know, each 4-unit filing cabinet, there's a master lock on each one. The fireproof safes have a lock on each of them. So,
Yeah, I knew the fireproof safes had a lock. I wasn't sure about, so it would be okay to put it in this room over here.
yeah, I could see, I mean, unless you would have a concern of somebody like prying into one, because it's
That
in
would
an
be picked up on camera.
unsecured room most of the time.
But we can also keep that door locked except for when
But
specifically requested.
I have
for use.
another suggestion on where the space should be. And this kind of goes with getting Rita. If we go Rita and it frees up the tax office, you're gonna have a whole
That's
bunch
not-
of
that's
extra
nothing-
space
no,
over there.
no, first of all, this is something right now, this isn't a what if. So,
And just for stating of the record, that ordinance 13-2021, after its passage in 2021, I still had keys to the council clerk's office. So once that ordinance changed, I never had keys taken from me or anything, so I don't
the
know.
keys were changed, the locks were changed.
I still,
We shouldn't
up
be
until I
discussing this right
No.
now.
ended my
So,
tenure as
sir,
council president,
We are.
still had
keep on
keys to the
going. Thank you
office.
so much for answering the one question that we asked about. All right, so what do you guys think? Does anybody want to make a motion to have this moved over to this room over here?
I'll make that motion.
Or Mike?
Can I
Yeah, you can ask a question.
give you a suggestion? How many filing cabinets are there that need to be moved?
1, 2.
Oh, no.
The four,
Five, no,
There
4
are-
black ones.
There are 3 fireproof cabinets
7.
and 4 black filing cabinets and a black storage
Since the
cabinet.
downstairs representative office is only being used for grant writing and that person's not there that much, why don't files after a certain date that are archived that we have to keep
This is
in
the-
perpetuity?
This is all of them, that's the perpetuity, this is the permanent files.
Well, whichever files there are, why don't they move downstairs to that office? So it frees up more room for civil service.
Well, no matter what, it's coming out of civil service.
Just why you put them downstairs, and then that's an archive room. And then forever grant writing grant writing can go back in here in this council room, in the conference room.
I don't disagree with that. If it's the in perpetuity records that we have to keep until the end of time, I agree.
Go ahead and use the room downstairs?
Yeah.
Then she can come up here.
I mean, I don't think she does all of the grant writing here. I think
No.
she's usually conferencing.
That was just small things. All right, so we just need a motion if anybody has one.
I'll make a motion to authorize and direct the president of council to administer the moving of the cabinets from the civil service office, the ones stated in the email, so 7 of them, from the civil service office to what was the grant writer's room, and to coordinate with the safety service director or the mayor, the administration to find out what to do with the rest of that.
And make that room the permanent records room for council?
Correct.
Okay, so we have a motion from Ms. Scheffler Slater
I'll second.
with a second from Mr. Spiegel. Moritz,
Yes.
Slater,
Yes.
Spiegel,
Yes.
and that's a yes for me. Okay, so That'll at least help out the civil service safety, or civil service office. And we also need to make sure that the keys to her office the lock gets changed so that nobody can get into her office.
I'd like to make a motion that a second set of keys is issued for her office only.
Tommy said that it's easier just to change her door
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah.
change all the
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying, just hers. Give her a different lock and key.
I'll make a motion to issue a second set of keys for the second door access to the civil safety,
Well,
civil safety, civil, whatever it's called.
change her key or her lock to,
And have her be the one in possession of it
yeah.
only.
All right. And do we have a second for that one?
I'll second.
All right. All right,
Yes,
so-
again.
Yes again?
Yes.
Yes. All right, and that's a yes for me, so that passes by everybody. All right. Do we have anything else we need to talk about this evening on open projects?
Not from me.
No, but just so, if anyone's wondering what just happened, in the council clerk's office is a secondary office. Essentially, she has to walk through the council clerk's office to get to the civil service office. So we're just issuing her her own key to that office.
And moving us out of there,
And moving us out of her space, correct.
where we intruded. All right, do we have any public participation?
Fankhauser, 1415 Michigan Drive. I don't believe that the Public Lands and Buildings Committee legally has any authority to be requesting changing of locks and moving of stuff around in the offices. And, you know, if you're gonna make a concern about the civil service office needing to be secured, the council clerk's office should also be fully secured because the civil service clerk is walking through it. So why the security concern for the one, but then you let another office be walked through by another, thing? So it doesn't make sense.
Is there anything else?
So my understanding is that all of the assets and all of the office space is under the control of council, and, but you can't enforce the ordinances and resolutions that you do. You have to direct somebody to do it. So I think you do control where stuff goes, but I think you have to have somebody else do it that can do administrative functions. And the answer for the civil service stuff is because the civil service stuff isn't public record. Most of, if not everything, in the clerk's office is some form of public record or another.
And we have yet to have a complaint about anybody going through the office to civil service messing with anything.
Correct. Didn't we have a complaint about that?
But we had a complaint about people messing with the civil service stuff.
I'd like to make a public record request for that complaint.
Mr. White, you're the one that has the podium, so.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I appreciate that. I have a question for you, just one question, very quick. Of all the legislation that you still have pending, has anything been done with your legislation with public lands and building, or we still got this major list of incompleted legislation? Because you bring it up all the time, too.
Ours isn't totally major, but yeah, we still have a pending one.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, do we have anything else?
I have a clarification.
Yes?
Since 111.13 gives us that authorization, we all believe that we don't need to ask for legislation, correct?
Mr. Gilbert, we don't need to ask for actual legislation, just ask that he'd be,
Yeah, that's what it'd be done.
I was gonna say, technically you wouldn't, but it's a good idea to get it in writing.
Oh, yeah, having it in writing sounds like a great idea.
So, I wondered if this was gonna come up with anything with the office. So I had hold 731.17 passage of ordinance and resolutions. And section B states action by a legislative authority not required by law to be an ordinance or resolution may be taken by motion approved.
And a letter?
So a letter
Yeah, a letter directing would be great.
That'd be fine.
by the chair. Guess we can ask you to do that.
You want me to write up a letter?
Yes, please.
Okay, we can do that.
That's all I have.
All right.
I would still like to point out, I still think a resolution would be the way to go. But, do whatever you want.
Do you think that we need a resolution, sir? If so, then maybe we should just go ahead and keep it with a
Keep it with
resolution.
what we've got, or do both.
Well, you said in writing, so we didn't know if you meant a letter or an
It
actual
should be a resolution,
Okay.
just because it's cleaner.
CYA.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep, okay, so we're gonna
Oh.
stick with the resolution then.
I'll make a motion for a resolution for the direction of the council president to move the 7 cabinets down to the room that is now,
Well, all the cabinets in case we have a miscount,
yep, all of the cabinets that
that
are
are
of our
city
authority.
council.
And to reissue my statement to have it moved down to what is the grant office and make that our long-term record keeping, anything that's in that office, authorizing the council president to coordinate with the safety service director to find a new place for that stuff.
Okay. All right, so we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, we have Mr. Spiegelby, Mr. Morris by half a second. All right.
Oh,
Scheffler's later.
do we want this as
As an emergency?
an emergency?
As an emergency?
I don't think it needs to be emergency, does it?
Probably not.
Probably not, okay.
All right, so Scheffler Slater?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Morris? Mr. Spiegel?
Yes.
And me, it's a yes, so we do have it just requesting. All right, so we had that as, we have no other public participation? Then we will adjourn at 8:34 PM.
8:34. Health and Safety Committee will not be held tonight, August 7th, 2025, due to lack of quorum. Committee, August 7th, 2025.
Service Committee will come to order at 8:35. Members present, Sierra Sherrick, Terry Spiegel, I myself, Chris Moretz. Any public participation at this time?
Yes, Greg White, 1125 Hillcrest Drive. It seems, I like the little latitude, Chairman, too, about what I'm going to talk about. It seems that we've been told that we can't discuss the wastewater treatment plant and what's going on. Well, I would like to know, and I got it from public records, it's actually online, a letter that was dated June 2nd, 2025, Mayor and City Council, City of Bucyrus, from the Ohio EPA. Okay? This is a public document. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a lot more here real soon from the Ohio EPA and from the US EPA. So what we are been told was there's some kind of litigation or whatever. Well, actually, this was addressed to the mayor and city council, but you guys
Litigation
don't-
was never mentioned. I just said we're not ready to talk about it yet.
Okay, so this is a legal document sent to by the Ohio EPA to the mayor and city council, and you people don't even know about this? Here it is. I have it right here. I got it right off of the public website. So it basically says that we're in violation of several things. I just wanted to point that out, that it was submitted transmitted electronically to the mayor and council of the city of Bucyrus on June 20th, 2025. And it's a very lengthy report of all the violations at the wastewater treatment plant, with the interceptors, with the discharge. Okay, Terry knows what I'm talking about.
CSOs.
Yep. And there was like over 50-some violations or more, 14 on some, 50 on others. Okay? I'm bringing this to city council because we've been told you guys can't talk about this. This is public record documents. Okay? This is what people need to know in the city, what's going on with this wastewater treatment plant, okay? Instead of hiding things from the public. So if any of you would like a copy of this, I'm sure I can drop it back off at the mayor's office. Any of you guys want a copy, because this is mine. Like I said, I'm getting more public records. The people from the high EPA are helping me out, go down and get everything I need. And actually, today I talked to the US EPA, and they're going to give me everything that I want to through FOIA request too. That is public information. Thank you.
I would like to state that that is a complete and total misrepresentation of the situation. Significantly more complicated than that.
Kurt Fankhauser, 1415 Michigan Drive. I would like to see, at least at the next regular council meeting, that the law director advise the council in executive session if necessary, as to what's exactly going on with this wastewater treatment plant. If he doesn't want it to be out in the public yet, and if there's potential legal things going on, I think the executive session could be used. So I at least think that the council members need to be updated on the situation. Thank you.
Without breaking anything, that has come up in executive session.
Is there a reason we haven't gotten email, do we know?
I have no idea. It wasn't sent to me.
In my opinion, we've all known for a long time Cyrus has been, that's the road but Cyrus has been going down. I'm pretty sure, Terry, you'd know that too.
Yeah.
This is the reason why the EPA wants us to fix this stuff, and they're on our backs about it, because this has been going on for a long time.
How about we just don't speculate, because nobody knows what's going on except for us, the EPA, the Ohio EPA, and the lawyers. It's significantly more complicated. We don't have time to go in. We're not ready to talk about it. Why don't we just stop speculating and stop talking about things you know nothing about?
Every municipality gets a report from the EPA. If you have one bad water test, you're in violation of about 10 different things.
Most of those.
Every
violations-
single city gets
Most of them
it.
are done on flow-related things anyhow. A plant can't handle the flow, and that's that simple.
Every single city
Yes.
gets violations from the EPA, Ohio EPA, US EPA. Everybody gets the reports. Of course, not everybody's sharing that information.
Yep.
Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Clarissa Slater, 3645 State Route 4. Just real quick, did I mishear? I'm asking the committee since I can't address the public. Did he say that that letter was also sent to the president of council?
No, I didn't hear that.
Just to council.
Just to council.
He said the mayor and council,
Yeah.
The mayor and council?
and council did not receive.
I didn't
said
receive
letter.
one.
That was my only.
But it was a letter or an email?
Electronic was email? Email.
Email to the mayor or
And-
email to also council president?
It's usually
Just
the mayor,
Mr. White,
then the
can
mayor
you
tells the
read who it
council.
was sent to for
It
me?
says June 2nd, 2025, transmitted electronically. Mayor and council, City of Bucyrus, 500 South Sandusky Avenue, Bucyrus, Ohio, 44820.
And what date was that?
June 2nd, June 2nd. It's on.
No, I
it's
believe
public
it. Did-
records.
did
It's
you-
online.
I didn't receive one. Did you guys
No.
receive one? And the
It's
law
on-
director didn't receive one? I mean,
Well, he's
maybe
not
ask the
council.
president if he
It says,
received
"Dear
one.
Mayor and council."
But it's up to the mayor to give it to the council if
He
he,
should have, but
well, I used to get them all the time, and it was never turned over to council. The
Gotcha.
mayor always got them, and that was it. We handled it.
Terry,
We had
it's-
to write the operator had to write a report on what went on and what they did for it, and it's usually settled. So,
and you were over,
it was a wastewater plant.
yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
I got
familiar
those
with
letters
this,
all
and
the
this
time.
isn't,
Not- just-
this isn't
you
chapping
get
your
it.
cheeks,
They have
right?
violations. Everybody has every city has violations.
Right, okay.
I'm thinking we're all on the same page about this then.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
I just looked through mine, I didn't receive anything. Any open projects anybody wants to talk about today?
No, thank you, sir.
Seeing none, public participation again.
Greg White, 1125 Hillcrest Drive. On the legislation on Chapter 9, what's going on with this? Where we stand on this?
As I stated Monday, they are being reissued to documents on demand in the correct rewritten version of it. The one that is on there now got put on the same as it was before. So when it gets on there, I will let everybody know that's
Okay, thank
on
you,
there.
appreciate it.
And we are going to receive written statements for us that are on the committee. Any more public participation? Seeing none, adjourning at 8:44.
Development Committee, August 7th, 2025. I call the Economic Development meeting to order. Members at 8:45 PM. Members present: Terry Spiegel, Chris Moritz, and Clarissa Scheffler-Slater, myself chair. Absent is Vicky DeShawn. To start first, public participation. Seeing none, we'll move on to open projects. Anyone have anything they want to discuss that's on our extensive list?
I do not.
So I would like to pick back up on the bed tax at some point. If anyone has any ideas on where to start with that, that'd be great. With the bed tax being referred, it has been brought to my attention by several individuals that they are getting very disgruntled as citizens that there hasn't been any action on collecting that. Is that under the administration's purview, or is that something legislation can do?
Correct. Kaylee and I have been working very hard to collect that. We're not making much headway.
Is there some sort of collection process similar to, like, obviously it's not gonna be small claims, but is there like a larger suit that can be filed?
Yes, but there's some pre-litigation groundwork that needs to be made because nothing in this city can be simple.
Okay.
And we're having trouble. And that's all I'm ready to talk about.
All right, is there anything that this committee can do to help?
No.
Okay. Once that gets settled, I know there was statements that, I've heard one statement that a citizen has stated that they don't want anything done with the bed tax until we're able to collect what we are owed. I would have to pull my numbers, but that's my biggest concern. And a reminder again that you two, right? Chris, Terry, you're the two going to the JEDCETA.
Oh, when was that again?
Yes, we're going to that.
Yeah, when was that again?
I'd have to pull it back.
August 3rd, 28.
I have to pull up the email. Let me pull up the email real quick.
Just forward that to me again, on my,
Yeah, I'll forward it to you. Timberlake,
I'm
right?
sure I have that.
August 28th, I believe.
August 28th at like, from like 5 to
7.
5 to 7, I believe.
That's right, 5 to 7.
It's right here. August 28th, 5 to 7 p.m.
By the courthouse.
at the Crawford Success Center across the courthouse, yeah. I'll send a reminder email to you too. And then other than that, just a report, I did.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna go on and talk more about bed tax thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe the House has still got legislation pending on it, sent it back. And I believe it's coming back again to the House on bed taxes to get the smaller mom and pop ones to also do their share of it. But I know it's still
Like the bed and
pending
breakfast,
legislation.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
I haven't read any more on it lately, but it's been a couple
Yeah.
months ago they had something on there.
yeah, looking into that personally, it looks like if anything's done with that, including like Airbnbs and stuff like that,
That's what
the
that's what it's
cities,
about,
yeah, the cities themselves have to. And then just to report, I did meet with, I always say her name wrong, Casey Grau and Becky Lutz at the Chamber/Tourism Bureau office and discussed some really neat things that they have in the works that I'm excited about. They also briefed me their opinion on some of the ongoing things. They looped me in. So it was very nice to speak to them. I wish Casey the best in whatever she has coming up next. And then also the new director will be the director for,
Economic development.
thank you. The partnership, that's what I'm looking for.
Partnership.
Will be coming on board soon. So I think that's all I have really relating JED, CETA, bed tax, tourism, that's all within that same loop, and that's all I have. Anything else in open projects? All right, public participation.
Fankhauser, 1415 Michigan Drive. Did they update on the replacement chamber director / tourism director? Are they posting that?
Who was named, you mean?
Oh, I mean, have they named a replacement already?
Yeah, we all got an email, if you requested to be on the partnership update. Let me pull it up here. I know I saw it, because there was also a press release. New director. McKenna Laser. Monday, August 25th is her first day.
Okay, I was unaware that they had already chosen somebody. How much of the bed tax money is outstanding right now?
I don't have those numbers. I believe the auditor would probably be the best. I know I checked into it back in January, but I can't even state now because it's quarterly. Is it collected quarterly? So that would be completely wrong. But I'm sure.
We have gotten some. We have collected on some, but we're having
It's the-
difficult with others.
There's two
I believe recurring.
recurrent now.
Yes, one may be questionable, but it'll be something we look into later. I can't really talk about it.
Yes, later.
Later.
This is money we can't collect on recurrent.
Perfect.
Any other public participation? Seeing none, I'm adjourning at 8:52 PM. Due to lack of quorum, Finance Committee will not meet on August 7th, 2025.